Hi, yes, hello, and welcome to the long-awaited HALLOBEANS Finalists. Now, if you're new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Not really sure why this is your first video of mine, but welcome nevertheless. And if you're a returner, welcome back. First and foremost, I just have to say thank you so much. If you watched any 5 minutes, anywhere in between of this year's HALLOBEANS, thank you so much for making it so special. It was technically the second annual HALLOBEANS, and I always love watching these scary movies in night vision. Even if like the movies aren't home runs, I still love just getting scared to death. So thank you so much. If you decided to stick around and subscribe to the channel, thank you so much for that. At the time that I'm filming this, on November 22nd, I have not yet hit 100,000. I'm at 98,717 people. Thank you so much for, I started this channel out as just a joke. I didn't think I was going to stick with it, and now look, here we are. And I just sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. If you watch, if you subscribe, if you hang out, if you comment, and any of the above, thank you so much. And thank you for your patience. Beans, are you out here? Come on. Come on in. If for HALLOBEANS, come here. Thank you for being patient while I get everything set up to get the HALLOBEANS finalists in this video. The winners are going to be announced. Well, actually, they're going to be chosen by who other than Miss Beanie Baby herself, Mrs. Krusty Butt, Mrs. 22-pound angel from God. She's hungry right now, actually. But she will be picking the winners live. Beans, I'll feed you as soon as I'm done with this, I promise. So what this is, we're going to go through. I have my screen recording, which I will insert now. And what I'm going to do is I have every single secret phrase on my my Hot Mess Express note paper of what the phrase was for every video, all the way from Scream to it at the very end. And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to make sure all my Pornhub tabs are closed, and we're going to go to YouTube. I know I have this over here, but please don't judge what pops up. I watch a lot of gossip videos and drag queens. Anyways, we are going to go to my channel, and we're going to go... Shut the hell up. We're going to go to playlist, and we're going to go to HALLOBEANS 2021. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take... we're going to go here. We're going to go here. What are we going to do here? Very on brand for me. Anyways, we're going to copy the URL to Scream. And we're going to put it here. Paste. Meanwhile, I told her she had to wait. Oh, sorry, my leg's in the way. I told her she had to wait for dinner, and now she's coming in here to play dead. Wow, Beans, could you be any more dramatic? Oh, let me tell you something. We thought we lost her this morning. We have got to where we let her outside because she was pooping on a bed. If you know, you know. Anyways, and we started letting her outside because that's what she wanted to do. Well, she got better. Well, today, she's been on a diet for about a month now, and she has lost some weight. Well, wouldn't you know it if she didn't just slip right out of one of the cracks. She really laid it on thick. I know, baby. You hungry? I'ma feed you. I promise. I just gotta do this right now. And we're gonna click Get YouTube Comments. So this will filter out all the comments, or filter all the comments that have I want to be in the sequel in them in some capacity. The amount of unique comments containing this is 15,023. So we're gonna click Start. Bop, 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 bop. And the Screams finalist is Johnny H.G. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go through each of these videos. And this is like proof that I'm not fudging it, like the background and stuff. I want everybody to know it's a random YouTube comment picker. What's going to happen is I'm going to write everybody's name down on a sliver of Hot Mess Express. And I'm going to put it in Beans' stocking. It's a cute little stocking that has a cat on it, and it's Beans'. So then on the live that's going to happen on December 5th, it's going to be my normal monthly unboxing, hangout, shenanigans, chillin'. But we will also be announcing the winners. Now, there were 13 videos, lucky number 13, for this HALLOBEANS. And I'm still going to pick 3 grand prize winners. But who is going to pick them? Miss Beans herself. How is that going to work? Well, last year it didn't go great. About as well as you can bet on a cat helping. I'm gonna throw them on the bed, the names on the bed, and whichever one she hits and spats at first, second, you know, the first one she plays with, first one. Then I'm gonna gather them all up, throw them again. And that is how Beans is gonna pick. And so you don't have to be watching the live to claim your prize. I will be telling you how to claim your prize in the live. So there's that. Anyways, okay, so let's go on. The second video was Carrie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Carrie was gonna do better than it did. Like, I thought Carrie was more of a classic than it performed on YouTube. But then again, I did get flagged on YouTube for blood. Well, no shit, it's Carrie. Anyways, the phrase for Carrie was dirty pillows. Get YouTube comments. Okay, maybe I will edit out some of this waiting because it's just me hanging out. I do need to decorate the studio for Jingle Beans. I don't have a lot of Jingle Bean stuff, but I need to put the Christmas tree up. Sarah Oliver sent me this really cool glass light up, like custom Jingle Bean sign. I need to put that up. We bought Parker a little sweater. This says Boss Man on it. I need to do Christmas card pictures with the babies. All right. So out of all the comments for Carrie, you got a 1 in 774 chance. James Carter is the one for Carrie. Says it's been a minute since I've seen this. And you didn't have to include anything else in your comment. It could have just said dirty pillows. It could just say the phrase, you know what I mean? But anyways, James Carter. If you entered more than once, well, obviously, if you entered on every video, you can only win on one video, you know what I mean? To keep it fun, keep it fair, keep it funky fresh. What was next? Next one was Elvira. Also, if you don't follow Elvira on Twitter, she is so funny. And the phrase for Elvira was, "You ate what?" Let me tell you that story. Okay. Because she talks about, if you didn't watch the review, you need to go watch the review, number one. Number two, if you did and you just commented you ate what because it was a secret phrase, let me tell you something. So they're talking about edible underwear in one scene. And I ate a pair of those when I was a child. And it was in a former family member's back seat, which I was a child, so I was also in the back seat. And anyways, I just saw gummy. Like edible gummy underwear. I didn't see the word underwear because once my little brain registered that it was gummies, I was like, oh, absolutely. And so I just opened it and I started munching. So they were clean. They were clean edible underwear. Oh, and this winner is Scott Stevens. What is this? Elvira. And I know Blake's last name is Stevens. I don't think we're related to Scott. I swear to God, I don't know a Scott, and neither does he. Anyways, so and by the time that my ex-family member realized what I was eating, it was too late to take them away from me. So that was the time I ate edible underwear. And I didn't understand why it was so funny and like bad. Not bad, I mean they were clean. But I didn't understand like why it was so weird. Now I know. I should have asked for like some questions during this. So the werewolf secret phrase was, "Your house is haunted." I still think my house is haunted. I know people tell me not to do it. I want to do a Ouija board in the house, but people keep telling me no. And I don't want to get just some strangers in here because I am a very gullible person. Again, y'all told me that Princess Leia had sex with Chewbacca and I believed you. But anyways, so I was going to get my brother to play the Ouija board with me because I would trust him. I can tell if he's lying. And so if he was moving the planchette, I would be able to tell. The planchette, I don't really know how to say that. So who won? So anyways, I was kind of waiting on my brother to come, but I don't really know. Minster Punch. I said that wrong. is this finalist. So anyways, I really do think my house is haunted. I don't really know what's on the other side of this life, but whatever it is, something is stuck on this staircase. I only hear it in the stairs. And if I am upstairs, Beans has heard it too. People never believe me until I say that Beans has heard it. And I wish I would have saved some of the Instagram stories, because one night it was early in the morning. Blake wasn't awake yet, or maybe he was at work. I can't remember. Anyways, and the sound was happening. They're not scary footsteps. They're not like running up the stairs, or like they're not very heavy. They're not stomping. It's just like, it sounds like somebody's walking up the stairs. And Blake was at work, I guess. He was either asleep or at work. I can't remember. And I heard the footsteps and it woke me up. And then I looked and Beans was on the bed with me and she was also looking outside the door. So she heard them too. That's what made me realize that I wasn't like just hearing things. Like she was looking, she knew there, like Parker wouldn't have been on the stairs. He sleeps in his kennel. He's kennel trained. Anyways, there was no reason to be having footsteps, and Beans heard them too. And so there's that. Silence of the Lambs' secret phrase was, "It's my piercing." Not a lot of people entered this one, and I just wonder if it's because of the comment. I just wonder if it's because of the secret phrase. So anyways, not a lot of people entered this one, and I just wonder if it's because the secret phrase is "that's my piercing," and it's in reference to when there's a close-up of the dude's chest and he has a nipple ring on. Only 300 comments said "that's my piercing," so I don't think anybody wanted to say it. So, the finalist for Silence of the Lambs is, if I can spell silence correctly, is Shut Up Kristen. Aren't usernames interesting? Usernames can tell so much about a person. I mean, I don't really know what Kristen's is about, but... And see, like this one too. Not a lot of people wanted a garlic enema. And I just don't understand why. Enema? Oh, it's an E. I just wanted to see how fun and ridiculous I can make these secret phrases for people who were like, too much. Look at Beans. Why does she lay like this? She'll even sleep in her own bed with her paws stretched straight out. Like she's Superman or something. Alright, so the winner, or the finalist, with Dracula dead and loving it, is Teresa Villarreal. I took a risk on the mummies because it was kind of long. Don't stick your hand in unknown holes. And if you don't remember where this is from originally, I said it about Indiana Jones in the third one, I think, where there's these stick bugs everywhere, and the lever to pull is in like this hole that's full of stick bugs. And anyways, the main woman goes to reach her hand in, and about the time her hand is going in, I'm like, don't stick your hand in unknown holes. And then Indy grabs her hand. Anyways, wow. See, people didn't want to say this one, or it was too long, or maybe you didn't catch it, but only 184 people entered this one. Let's see. Mark Sullivan is the finalist from The Mummy. I don't even remember the order of Hallobeans. Sorry, my brain is already like balls deep in Jiggle Beans. Oh, The Sixth Sense. I'll tell you what, I really love this movie. I really, really loved The Sixth Sense. Like, people still ask me about it. I'm like, oh, absolutely. God, I love cats. I love animals. But, like, the sound they make when they're licking themselves. Ugh. I just hate it. All right. So this finalist is Christian Rini. Okay, Beans, that's enough. That's disgusting. You're done. You're done. Alright, so what's next? Death Becomes Her. That's another great one that I talk about a lot now. I keep looking at the time to make sure I don't go over. So this is Death Becomes Her. And it is Rob Steele. What's next? The next one is The Fly. Also, y'all wanna know something crazy? Is I got some, not some shit. I got many comments saying, you know, at the end I'm like, what an interesting concept for a movie, you know, what an original concept. And they were like, this is a remake. I understand, but maybe I'm probably wrong. I understand there's a remake. But still, the idea that, like, it's just a really interesting idea. So the fly secret phrase was cheeseburger. Sometimes I made these completely irrelevant to the movie. I mean, they went for a cheeseburger together because he was like, cheeseburger. And that's how they started hanging out. That's why I made it that. But I wanted to make sure people were paying attention. Oh, see, only 162 people entered. So either I made it too hard, or people just don't want to say cheeseburger. Anyway, start. Who we got? Antonio. Bolison. Check it was look at Beans. Beans was really cuddly on that one. Alright. The winner for this one is Anthony Ugard. Awesome. And then Rocky Horror Picture Show. I messed this one up. I don't know what happened. I must have gotten distracted, or I don't know. I clearly, something happened. Something went wrong because I messed up, and instead of putting an actual secret phrase, I left the graphic as name and description, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad that people were commenting it, because it's very on brand for me to do something completely random that doesn't make sense. And so people were like, you know what, maybe she meant to do this, and they still commented it, and all I know is that I'm just gonna honor that. And if you put name and description in your comment, I'm just gonna go with it. But that is on me that I forgot to do a secret phrase. That's on me. Only 52 people. Michael. Oh my god. Okay. So again, I'm very sorry about that. If you didn't enter because my mistake, my apologies. But to the 52 people who did comment name and description in hopes that I just messed up, y'all some good ones. I learned a lot about this one in the comments. Y'all said that the dude who played Leatherface, you know, all of his gear that he had on, he also had on weighted boots, because Sally, the main character, the main lady, woman, girl, was such a slow runner that he was still running faster than her through like the thicket, and so he took his time cutting down those branches because he had time, because he could run faster than her. Isn't that crazy? We're a whole family of crazies. Because that's kind of what the movie felt like. They were just a whole family that was just a little out of it. And I was like, you know what? That's us. That's the Hot Mess Express. We all out of it, but we all here. We all here supporting it. Supporting each other, just doing our things. Watching Beans be a cat. Alright, 342 people entered. Start. This one is Keith Dean. Oh. Now I feel bad. Not really. If you watched Chinatown a couple of Fridays ago, if you watched Chinatown, well, there's an obituary and you're supposed to figure out who the bad guy is, and I guess Keith. So, Keith, if you watched that review, my apologies. Hold on, let me restart this. Boop. Keiths aren't bad. I just wanted to take a guess, and Keith was one of them. Okay, what's next? We got It is the last one. Okay. And It was just Happy Hallobeans. It says one, in my playlist, it says one unavailable video is hidden. I shouldn't have a hidden video in that playlist, so I need to I need to check that out, but who cares? Okay, paste, filter comments, happy Hallobeans. Get YouTube comments. I'll go over how the winning process is going to work after we get our final. Let me shut this door up, it just came home. After we get our final finalist. I've been always just be talking on the phone when I'm doing stuff. When I'm doing things. Stuff and things. Who? The Shaky Project. Alright, so to go over them all again, the finalists from each movie. From Scream, you got Johnny H.G. From Carrie, James Carter. Elvira, Scott Stevens. Werewolf, Mr. Punch 19. Silence of the Lambs, you got Shut Up, Kristen. Dracula, you got Teresa Villarreal. Maybe that one. Mummy, you got Mark Sullivan. The Sixth Sense, you got Christian Rini. Death Becomes Her is Rob Steele. The Fly is Antonio Bolason. There we go. We'll go with that. Chucky is Anthony Ugart. And Rocky Horror Picture Show is Michael Tosi maybe. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is Keith Dean. And it is The Shaky Project. Now, all of you are finalists. What does that mean? On the live happening December 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will be our normal shenanigans, unboxing, hanging out, talking about movies, discussing embarrassing things that happen with each of us and all of us, mostly me and Beans, because let's face it, I'm awkward Ashley for a reason. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take all these finalists, I'm going to put them on strips of paper, and I'm going to put them in her stocking that has a cat on it. And maybe like halfway through the live, or whenever I feel ready in my heart, I will have Beans pick winners. I will put, all the names will be in her stocking. I'll shake them up and I will dump them out on the bed or somewhere in an empty space, and I will turn the camera towards her and we will hope and pray that she will cooperate and not be a butthead. Whichever one she pets at first will be the first winner, and so on and so forth. We will have the 3 top winners. Now, I will tell you how to get a hold of me in the live. That will be in the live, not here. So, I hope you all tune in. You don't have to be live in the live in order to claim your prize. I'll talk more about that in the live. And if I had $1 for every time I said live, I would have like $10. So, be sure to tune in or watch it in the replay, because there your instructions will be in there from there, if that makes sense. Other than that, I really hope to see you in the live, just because I think I have a good time. I hope the viewers do. The chat always seems to have fun, and that's where I get ideas for a lot of upcoming movies. Don't forget, Jingle Beans is coming up, and I told my Millennial Movie members they don't have to pick a holiday movie if they didn't want to, so we'll see what they have in store for us. But other than that, I have a poll up on Patreon right now of what people want to see for Jingle Beans. So, speaking of Jingle Beans, are you hungry? I'll see you in Friday's upload on the main channel, or like, subscribe, stick around here and see what shenanigans happen upon this lovely platform. Links to social media down below if you'll be my friend outside of YouTube first, and I'll see you next time. Bye.